I just got married, you guys. I am officially a mister. Oh, there's some leftover cheese. I love cheese. This is American cheese. I want it to melt, but it still has the plastic on. I love cheese. I love cheese. We love cheese. Yes, I do. You guys, I love cheese. I just got married. You guys, I just got married, so I don't have a wedding ring. I busted it. I'm too fat. Actually, it did. Today, I'm going to be answering your questions from my Twitter. So if you don't follow my Twitter, consider following. If you're 18 years or older, obviously. But thank you so much for all the love and the support. Today, I'm going to be having some delicious leftovers from my wedding cake, which was the flaming hot mac and cheese, which I still have some right here. I just got married. I sound like a bunch of crows. Oh my god, have you ever heard crows? I actually think there's, oh, I feel like there's like pain in my toe right now. Oh my gosh, I feel pain in my toe. I don't know what's happening to my toe. I don't want to get amputated. Jeepers creepers. Oh, if I go like this, it like rattles the little seeds. Oh, are there seeds in here? I just got married, and I'm officially Mr. Avocado. But yes, I'll be answering your naughty questions from my Twitter. You guys are so inappropriate. I'm actually very excited for this video because not only am I having my leftovers from the wedding, but guess what I have in the fridge? Now, don't come for me because it's leftovers. It's going to be so amazing. I'm in love with Red Robin these days. Well, as of 2 days ago, I filmed a video at Red Robin. I spent $130. It was one of the best tasty mukbangs I've had. I can't even tell you how, oh my god. So delicious. They're onion rings. Ooh, they're zucchini fries. Ooh, they're sweet potato fries. Ooh, they're blue cheese mushroom truffle burger. With extra sauce. They're barbecue whiskey Wisconsin cheese cheddar bacon. Ooh, with extra sauce. I've saved all these things. The pretzel bites. Ooh, with the cheese. I'm actually very impressed. Red Robin is a family restaurant. It's not too popular on YouTube. A, because it's not that fast food, usually the most popular, except for Cheesecake Factory. That stands out here on YouTube because it's, you know, so expensive and people go there for special occasions. And they always seem to put, like, Cheesecake Factories in locations that are, like, by, like, really nice places. Like, a really nice, you know, by the Smithsonian or something. Do they have a Cheesecake Factory downtown Washington, D.C.? Oh, that's Georgetown Cupcake or something. Ooh. This is my husband. We just got married. He just gave me my plate. Thank you. My eating tray. So what's it like to be married? We're officially married. We just got married. My toe's throbbing. I feel like I might have to be amputated.
It's very interesting to be married to somebody like you, for sure.
I feel throbbing. It's like uncomfortable. It's like squeezing. It's only my toe, though.
That could just be like...
I actually feel like I could pass out. Do I look white to you? Do I look pastely white?
Is it like your heart disease or something?
Shh, I don't have that. We're healthy, you guys. But yes, I'm gonna have mac and cheese. We're gonna have the leftover, Red Robin, and I'm gonna answer these questions for you. And I'm gonna be honest, okay? I need to come up here and be honest with my answers. Not like I've ever lied before. I don't lie. But, you know, sometimes I kind of like beat around the bush. And people actually noticed from my last time. Actually, I was kind of curious. My last video on this channel, people were like, oh wait, no, that was the Sonic one. Well, the one on my... I have too many channels. Whatever, I did a Q&A. People were like, he has ADD. He can't answer the question. Excuse me, what? I felt like I answered every question very honestly. Like, am I, like, in a different dimension? I was watching this psychic do a live stream the other day. And the discussion was all about, like, different dimensions. Like, you could be living in a parallel universe, a sub-universe, a different galaxy far, far away. So that feels like Star Wars. Sometimes I feel like I am being mind-controlled. Oh, my gosh, speaking of control, you know, I should probably... Well, actually, I'm not gonna put this up. I'm not gonna put this out there. Never mind. But you guys, it feels good to be married. I'm gonna put these in my hair like little pom-poms. Ouch! Ouch! Oh, my God, it's sharp. This is really sharp at the end. Oh, my God, ouch, right here. Ouch! Let me just answer these questions. I have to go make the food. I hate cooking. I'm a terrible cook. And even reheating feels like cooking to me. Except to determine, do I refry this? Do I air fry this? Do I put this in the microwave? Do I soak a moist paper towel over top and put it in the microwave? Do I put it in the oven? Do I put it in the toaster? Do I light it on fire? Do I stick it in the oven? Do I put it on top? Do I saute it? To reheat food, there's nothing wrong with leftovers. The point, okay, when food sits in the refrigerator, what happens? It gets dehydrated. All the hydration is being removed. Okay, there's a fan. It's being sucked out the humidity. So you have to add moisture back to the food because food that's fresh has moisture. Even french fries, all that stuff. And sometimes the air fryer makes it even worse because it's just pulling stuff out. Depends. If they're really greasy, it's fine. So I'm in love with the onion rings. I honestly, I think for my birthday, I'm going to get like 5 to 10 orders of onion rings. The ranch dip they give me and their blue cheese. Oh, this video is going to be great. Great, honey. Also, I burnt a lot of calories today. I had to change the sheets on the bed. I actually feel like I'm getting a fever. Hey, Orlin. Let's just take my temperature. I don't know if it's all in my head. I do have hypochondria and I'm psychosomatic. I don't even know the difference between the two, but if you tell me I have something, all of a sudden I develop all the symptoms. Yeah. Can you get the thing? I want to take my temperature. Okay. I'm not feeling right. I think it's from all that exercise I did. I had to make the bed. I didn't wash the sheets.
That's the only thing you did all day.
I know, it wiped me out. I put it on my patrons. My Patreon. Follow my Patreon, 18 years or older. We have 2,000 people there, and they get to watch me huff and puff. They watch me do these naked weigh-ins. They get to watch me clean my house. They get to watch me vlog around the house. 18 years or older, though. Okay. Yeah, let's see how much I wet. Excuse me. Wait, no, I'm going to do it myself. So this is a thermometer, and you put it right here, and it'll tell me. Exactly. 97.3.
That's very normal.
That's like a radio station. What's yours?
96.7.
Oh my gosh, let me do my cankles. My cankles are always really cold. 93.6.
We have some cold cankles.
Oh no, they've been 89. 91.2. Show them.
Do my
touch it. Oh. So they see the proof. These people never believe me. They're horrible people. 91.2. Let me do it on the other side. 91.9. Let's go back to my face. 97.6. I am 6 degrees cold. No, 7 degrees cold.
My cankles.
Let's do his cankles. 93.7.
Yeah.
Wait, let me do the other one. Do you feel cold down there?
No.
What? Maybe it's normal for a bit.
Well, your extremities might.
Okay, let's do my hand. 96. Okay, it's just the lower extremities.
Your extremities are usually colder than
That's weird because one time I did it and your legs were the exact same as your face and your body and I did not.
That means.
Did you have to push that out?
No, that's health.
Does it smell like it? Or not? Take my wedding flowers. Shh. Bam! Yay!
Bam.
You don't have to copy me, Orlin.
I'm exhausted.
Where's my other spoon?
I have to put up with you all day.
Is this the dirty spoon or the clean? This is the, where's the clean one? Where's my clean spoon? Where's my clean spoon?
Where's your?
Here's my clean spoon.
It's literally. Don't touch me.
No. Mad. I'm mad. Eat. We are husband and husband.
What part of I am
We
on a
are
diet?
husbands. Eat.
We have an open marriage.
Eat this.
First of all, we have an open marriage. So I'm on a diet.
Or we just got married today. There's no open right now. This is a brand new chicken.
I'm so exhausted. He's been so.
Look how we crunch. They need to hear me crunch. They're not open. Oh.
Okay, I'm out of here.
No.
You don't let your guests talk.
First of all, you're not my guest. Second of all, you're my husband. Third of all, these people watch me to hear the crunches and the noises.
They get plenty of noises with you.
Ah. Okay. That's really good.
I'm so exhausted.
Shh.
He's been so difficult today. He's been extra difficult.
Why are your eyes red? Why are your eyes red, huh?
I'm crying.
About what? We just got married.
About the joys of marriage.
Well, see, these are leftovers. Zucchinis.
You eat like a beaver and you look like a beaver. I'm just saying. You also look like a guinea pig. So I was gonna say gerbil. but no, I have to get even.
Stop, I have to eat with this.
I've seen you eat food off the floor before.
This goes into my mouth, Orlin home.
A lot of dirty things go into your mouth, Nicholas.
Wow, you just got it dirty with your shirt.
You've got a brand new Walmart shirt.
You were in the way. You got in the way again. You're in my way. My precious flowers.
Don't touch me with that filthy spoon.
Don't throw flowers.
Probably
I'm gonna get bugs and bees on me.
It's probably been up your man cave. 'Cause that's what you have. You're not normal, you have a cave. Because you've used it so much.
Take these flowers and eat them. You're getting birds, beeswax all over me.
Wait.
Stop throwing leaves at me. I'm telling on you.
To who, Janine?
I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. He just threw leaves at my face. I'm telling.
You probably need the fiber.
I'm telling.
You probably need the fiber.
I'm telling on you.
The only vegetables you ate were onion rings.
Let me stop. Goodbye.
But
I'm eating for my audience.
I'm gonna go to sleep so I can get some beauty sleep because I'm gonna work out early in the morning and then I'm gonna cheat on you on our wedding day. You're spilling ranch, honey.
Where? Get it. Orlin, come bring me water. I love Red Robins, and Red Robin loves me. We're happy. Oh, that's a family restaurant. This is a family show, maybe. This is all a bucket of blue cheese. It's so good. They make the best onion ring. They really do. Excuse me.
A beluga whale, actually.
Oh, look what you made me do.
Now, you did that yourself because you don't know how to eat because you were raised by beluga whales.
Thank you for the water. Cheers. What'd you put in it?
Nothing. Just my spit.
Goodbye. He's a liar. He knows he can't do that to me because Nancy will come get him.
Yeah,
So this is
spit in
ranch.
my noodles. When you spit, every time we do a collab together, you spit in my food.
Oh my gosh.
So you know what? There's karma because every time you get a fast food restaurant, they probably spit in your food.
I love cheese.
Yeah, it shows. You love cheese. Yeah, it's very obvious that you love cheese.
I love cheese.
You look like you're made out of cheese. You smell like cheese. You look like a cheese wheel. You look like a German cheese wheel.
cheese.
You have ranch in your face and you have no manners and you're gonna clean it. It's only gonna get worse and there's just a ranch on your double chin too. And you haven't shaved because you're lazy. You didn't even shave for a wedding
I
day.
love cheese.
Like, I have to get married. I have to get married to a hairy
I
wife.
love cheese.
You have a full beard.
I love cheese.
You look like a Sasquatch.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do look like a Sasquatch. Actually, you look like a swamp man. You look like you live in a swamp.
I love... Put your shirt back on.
It's hot in here. Your body heat is making it really hot in here. Shouldn't be on a diet.
Red Robin. Ew. You're disgusting.
I like the smell.
I'm gonna barf. Get out. Get out of my... Get out. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this. Live. Leave, Orlin. I'm gonna... Ew. Leave. Leave. He did that on purpose. Let's try these cheeseburgers. Ooh, they're still so hot. Mmm.
It looks like somebody sat on them. Should I bring you some vegetables?
No.
We'll put them in the fridge if you're not gonna eat them.
I eat vegetables. I'm a healthy person.
Yeah, you have been doing Octavia for a while now.
Oh, stop. You can leave.
What do you want now?
Thank you. Just one. Put two there. He's my assistant for these shows. Red Robin. Knows how to make me time. Get out. You can go now.
You know, these are expensive. These are 2 cents each. These are expensive. These are fancy napkins.
Might like to... Oops, come back. These are loaded with butter.
You called me? You said come back?
No. I'm talking to the food. Orlin.
That's not all you're gonna talk to. I'm just saying that you're
Get
gonna
out.
No, Fred.
Get
now
out.
You get to talk
Get
to
out
your
my
food. You just get to talk to your food because no one likes you. Not even your brothers like you. They just dump you in a couch.
Please
farm.
leave. I love
They
cheese.
just put you in a wheelbarrow and left you at a couch farm and ran far, far away from you.
Dum dum. I love cheese. Dum dum. We love cheese. Look at all that butter. Dum dum. These are so good. This is a good meal. They look gross, but they're very good. Fried zucchini. I mean, where else can you get this besides Cheesecake Factory? Nowhere. They're so good. Speaking of stuff, there's some French fries here, aren't they? Oh, this is better. This wasn't before. Look how soft this is. So the secret to microwaving this. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. These are stained right now with food dye. Not food dye, but sauces. I ran these under water, squeezed a little bit out. I put it on the bottom of one of the plates. I look like you're laying a basket, you know. Put down a cloth before you add your stuff. I laid it down with 2. Filled all this up on top. And then put 2 more over top. And the microwave for 3 minutes. The moisture creates steam. It's soft and everything. If you put that straight up in the microwave, you're gonna get hard food. These are even softer than when I had them fresh. I love Red Robin. Oh, let's do my Q&A. What's that? Oh, I have to do that. So, Twitter. I'm like, what am I doing? No, there's my story. They have cute little stories now you can do. Okay. Here's an interesting question. What's the balance of you eating food that you know will be popular for the views and you eating food because you crave it in the moment? Good question. Right now, this is because I want to. I mean, this was leftover from my wedding. This was leftover from yesterday. I heated it all up in a good way. You know, if I'm eating leftovers, you know it's that good. Or I'm just really craving it in the moment. I would say... Do I want to say 50-50? I feel like it's a little bit more doing what I know will work well and sell. Because if it were up to me, I would have ramen noodles every day. I'm obsessed with this new Papa John's stuffed crust pizza. I can't stop talking about it. I've had it 3 times already and people are already like, enough with the pizza. But I've had ramen noodles, people don't say it because it's only on the main channel and people, I have an audience on the main channel. Tons of Asians, tons of Koreans. People, they click those ramen noodles more than anything, so that's fine, because I love ramen. But I'd say it's definitely more. I'd say 25, 75. 75, sometimes I'm doing what's relevant, I'm trying something new. If I've had it before, maybe I don't even know if I'm going to like it. I'm doing something that the viewers want. I'm eating something that, you know. But also, I'm someone that buys a lot of variety. So if I'm going to a restaurant, I'm not really craving. I make sure to get a ton of different stuff. So there's some things I like and some things I don't. And I tell you honestly, like, I really hate this. Ew, these cheese fries are bland, they're dry, they have no sauce, it's not put together. But their cheeseburgers and onions, oh my god, amazing. So I like to have conversation by having more variety, which is why it looks like an overbuy. But it is for the views in mind, keeping conversation. But right now, I'm eating just what I want. If you could travel anywhere in the world for free, where would you go? Where would I go? This is blue cheese right here. I would go to Red Robin's kitchen, and I would have a 1 year pass to eat at their kitchen. I mean, shoot. You get sweet potato fries, you get onion rings, you get pretzels, you get pretzel bites, you get zucchini fries. I mean, you have a lot of noodles. How much do you spend annually? Probably about $1,000 of ramen noodles. You know, they're between $5 to $15 a pack for 5, depending on what it is. If it's new, how much I have to... Oh, well, shipping. I seem to be doing like 3 to 5 huge orders a year, and each order is like $200 worth of noodles, plus $50 shipping overseas from Korea or Malaysia or whatever. I'd say it's under $1,000 a year. Let close to it. Yeah. But I love them. They're great. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? To be able to know what people are thinking. Yes, if you could give someone advice to go vegan, what would you give them? Don't tattoo it on your body, is what I'm gonna say. Don't. Just wait a good 3, 4, 5 years if you're still there. Just think about that. Oh, I know people. I can think of 3 people who all got vegan tattoos. They all 3 of them stopped being vegan, and they were very interested. They did activism. They did documentaries. They handed out pamphlets. They did animal rights, like feeding the pigs on the way to the slaughterhouse and giving them water. I mean, 4, 5, 6 years into it. One of them had such bad hormones. She looked like she was 80, and she was really like 31. I mean, it was. The other one developed some gut intestinal disease from all the fiber. And the other one just didn't feel like doing it anymore. Which is really crazy because he was the one that was really interested in his pig saving things. Don't tattoo yourself. Just wait on that, okay? What's the most vivid dream you've ever had? Oh, that was my comparison. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. So these 2 onions at the bottom, I put in the microwave, and these 2 on top, I air fried. The air fry tastes way better. The microwave one tastes a little soggy. It's good. But the air fry, you don't lose that much moisture, but you get that crunch. You get that crunch and softness at the same time. I think it's great. Oh, see, I don't want the soggy one. I'm in love with pretzels now. Do you like turquoise? I do. Pretty color. I don't wear it. I don't have anything in turquoise. What's the happiest Orlin's ever made you? Literally today on our wedding day. He went to town down there. I was quaking for like 20 minutes after like buzzing. I said to him too, as soon as we finished, I'm like, this is like a natural drug. I mean, I don't do drugs, neither of us do drugs. But a lot of people do. And I have tried stuff in the past. So, nothing crazy, but just like weed and stuff. So I know what it feels like to feel buzzed or something. I've had cigarettes before. Ew. I felt good doing it, that's for sure. It was so fun to smoke cigarettes. The aftermath was not worth it. And the expense? Actually, I've never bought a pack, actually. I was always with friends who they're doing it themselves. I'm like, hey, can I have one? Or they offer one. I'm like, okay. But I know it's a big expense. All drugs, really, it's an expense. But I never bought weed either. I always got it for free from my friends. They were like, here, have it. But that's the best I've ever felt. Orlin just did something to me, and it felt so good. I was like buzzing for 20 minutes. What's your second favorite color? I like black, and I like blue. Yeah, I actually really like purple. It depends what it's for. The color of my walls, yeah, no blue, no purple. The color of a necklace, probably purple. You know what I mean? A woman's necklace, you know what I mean? Most embarrassing moment, probably when I went to Walmart the other day and did that skit for everybody. You need to be applauding me, please. I had to suck it up so hard with all these people staring. I mean, can you imagine? I had to do so many edits because so many people were like looking at the camera, looking at me. I didn't want to get people's full face. That took an hour and a half to film at Walmart. Do you know how many scenes I did over and over and over? Someone walked by. Someone couldn't hear me. There was copyright music in this part of the store. The egg scene, I kept laughing. I did that egg scene probably 15, 20 minutes straight. How much did you see? A minute in the video. Over and over. Take 2, take 3, take 4. Someone comes up to me. Hi. I was just like, then someone's in my way. Then I'm laughing. I'm like, well, I'm allergic to eggs. Let me buy 15 of them. And people, there were a group of people just standing in line just watching me. That was really embarrassing. Thoughts on Harry Styles? I really don't know much about him. I know people get very upset. I'm not someone that follows celebrities, to be honest with you. I don't really follow celebrities. Your belly's so big, but I kind of like it. Thank you. I know, I love it. This video has made me fat. Okay, good. He speaks fluent Spanish now. What's one thing you regret? Probably not finishing school, although I feel like if I finished school, I wouldn't have never landed up here, and I would have never met Orlin. You know, so it's a little regret, but then I think of all the work and the papers, and oof. I'm like, then what would it have been for? You know, what would it have been for? More debt, too. I mean, shoot, it took me how many years to pay it off? What inspired you to YouTube? Well, Orlin, he was the first one to have a YouTube channel. I literally joined his channel as a guest in 2011 or 2012 when we first met. Oh, no, he shouted me out in one of his videos. He had like 200 views a video. I was like, oh my god, 200 people, wow. I was very naive, I didn't know anything about YouTube. Orlin brought me, so Orlin's the reason I'm on YouTube. And the reason I do mukbangs is from Mommy Tang. Shout out to Mommy Tang, that was my first major collaboration. Mommy Tang, she does well, she kind of quit. She quit, but she taught me how to like do the angles and how to do the talking, and we were in like a little, it was, you know, look where it happened. And also I've gained 150 pounds. So, would you ever do a podcast? I'd love to do a podcast. You know, people have been asking me, people say, Nick, I only watch your videos to listen to you talk anyways. And I do have people who are like, Nick, I love your voice, it's so soothing. I could listen to you doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. You should just, and that's definitely a road I'm considering, especially when I quit mukbangs, which will happen one day. I feel like now I have enough exposure. That's the goal. Every day, wake up. How can I get exposure today? How can I make someone mad today? Let's see if they talk about me. Spread my name. Don't do it. You know, but everything, you know, exposure. It's going to come to a point where it's like, I don't want to eat the ghost pepper noodles. Yes, I did the ghost pepper noodles for exposure. I got 2 million views. Check out my main channel. The video just is about to hit 2 million views. That's so many people. I earned like 5,000 subs from that video alone. That's 5,000 new people. You know, if 100 of them stick around for the rest of my life, that's amazing. So, you know, I do that kind of goes back to that girl's question. What do you do for views, and what do you do that you just like it? It's a combination. And I think on YouTube you do need a balance. It should be all just, I want to do what I want to do. And it should be all like, I'm only going to do things to please others. People will know when you really like something too. People can sense when it's getting old. I'm not going to say this person, but there's an ASMR channel who you can tell is getting really sloppy. Just not, no one felt it anymore. People are like, this is getting, you know. People can tell, and they don't even talk, you know what I mean? And people can still tell. It's like this person's just doing the motions. They don't even want to be there. They're just doing it because they feel like they have to. People can sense it. Like, again, I'm over here rolling my eyes back to Red Robin. But I'm going to have Pizza Hut again. You know, because I know people, my viewers love Pizza Hut. It's a personal preference, and I'm going to sit there and be like, I'm like, I don't really like it, but I'm going to sit there and eat it, you know. Or, you know, there's things about Pizza Hut that I do love. They really did improve their, it also depends how hot you eat it, too. Pizza Hut's one of those things that does not last. Whereas Papa John's, you could let that sit for 5 hours and be just fine. So, yeah, so podcast. Would you guys listen to a podcast if I started one? Oh, wow, I'm going to have to eat. I could get so skinny again. What do your farts smell like? Eggs, or is it musty? Well, actually, most of the time they're scentless, believe it or not. It also depends what I eat, because that's what farts come from. Who made you do mukbangs? Mommy Tang. I've had a few story times about that. How does it know that you dug yourself into a grave and call it a career? Well, it feels fine. I mean, just think where I was before. I mean, I could be healthy and less problematic, but where was I? I was living in a third world country, trying to get by, unemployed. I mean, would you rather me, you know, mooch off the welfare system? I mean, this is a way for me to be productive and to give people a sense of entertainment, a sense of relaxation, a sense of distraction. I mean, people come to my channel for a multitude of reasons. When I was a musician, and that's what I majored in, and I was, I mean, if it wasn't for Orlin, who walked into my life around the time when I was like, oh my god, I'm running out of money. Oh, jeez. He was so crazy. He's like, come visit me. Orlin's one that really convinced me. He's like, Nick, he's like, do a vacation, Nick. You can stay with me and my family. You know, I can share the room. And we were just friends at the time. I'm like, oh, I don't know. You know, because I was very naive. Like, I know I didn't have that much money, but it didn't stop me. I'm one of those people that will just keep going and going. Like, if I want something, I'll do it. That's how I've got to 300 pounds. So Orlin was the one, you know, because he never had an American friend before. And I just felt like, you know, I don't know where I would be if that didn't happen. It was like the perfect timing. Sometimes they say God blesses you with the stars aligning how it's meant to be. And I didn't realize just how on the verge of disaster I was until Orlin and I fell in love. And I'm looking back, I'm like, wow, if we didn't meet, I would have stayed in that closet, working in New York, And I probably would have just worked at a waiter, you know, because I was a waiter throughout all of college. I would have worked at a restaurant to at least pay the bills, but keep on doing my music, because that's how badly I wanted it, you see. And it's crazy, because I had really good gigs, I had good connections, I had some amazing friends I still keep in contact with. But it's tough. There's 8 million people there. It's tough. So, I mean, I'm okay that I've dug myself a little grave on YouTube. But it's a nice grave. It's comfy. It has a lot of flowers around them. Because before, I guess ignorance is bliss. I really, again, didn't realize how sad it was until after I got out of it. I mean, I used to literally spend 3 hours. I used to walk for 2 hours to avoid a bus ticket so I could save that $1.50. I mean, that's how like, wow. And I used to stand on the edge of the street and open my violin case and play my violin and hope that people throw quarters in there. I mean, and I would save it for food. Yeah, so now I can afford a lot of food, okay? It's a blessing, so you can make fun of me all you want. Guess what, boo? You can lose weight. It's not permanent. But you can't wake up and say, I want 1 million followers. I want to pay off my college debt. You can't just wake up and decide that. You earn that, you get a little lucky, you persevere, and you don't give up, and you're committed, and you're consistent, and you earn it. And I could have been the most consistent person on playing violin in New York City, and guess what? I would not have paid off my college loans in 7 years. I wouldn't have. Probably would have taken me 20 years, like most other people. It takes decades. And I won't have 1 million followers. You can wish it and want it all you want, but sometimes you have to try new avenues until something works and clicks. And, I'm grateful. And yeah, I know people say, like, oh, it's all crazy because you're fat now. And people get fat already without having to film it, okay? I'm not the first person on earth to get a little chubby. I'm really not. I'm not the first person to, eat to their heart's content. There's people who are double my size, and they've never even filmed a mukbang, and they have no followers, okay? It's just like, it's not that big of a deal. There's people who just like to eat. Some people are just big. Some people have really bad thyroids. Some people's metabolisms are just gone. Some people get such bad sleep because they're so stressed at work that their cortisol goes up, their hormones goes up, and they retain fat more easily because their body's not balanced. I mean, the list goes on. People are fat for millions of reasons. I think metabolism is the biggest thing that people underestimate. It's really not a big of a deal. People are just like, oh, you're so fat now, and so is half the freaking world. And guess what? I made something out of it, and it doesn't matter. It can go away. Fat is not a life sentence, you guys. Why is it such a spectacle? I'm the first fat person you've ever seen? Wow. Where do you live? We need a foursome mukbang with you, Orlin, Jasper, and Enrique. Let's see here. Why are you so cool? Thank you. How do you feel about the storming of the Capitol? We won't talk about that. Someone asked, what do you think about Israel and Palestine? I won't talk about that. Yeah, anything politics, anything, unless it's LGBT, because, that's like a free pass. Of course, I'm going to be like, yes, I should be alive. Everything else, and trust me, there's things I wish I could, but, my audience is 50-50. What does Orlin's dupa taste like?
My dupa? I used to be able to taste it. It tastes good. But I can't do it anymore. I lost the ability.
How do you taste your own dupa?
Wait, what's a dupa?
Okay.
Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Because I was a yoga teacher, so.
The other end.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't tasted that yet.
Please, can you do more videos where you pretend and act to be possessed? They're the best, funniest ever. Makes me laugh. Thank you. Those are fun. I've done that like 3 times. Do you guys like them?
I bought this.
I thought you all said I'm a bad actor. Now you want more. See, that's the thing. These haters say, oh, he's so cringe, oh, he's so gross. They literally are waiting on my page for more. Stupidity sells. People like me to be... Have you ever seen me act possessed? At the end of a video? I know, that's the thing. I really do have, like...
Well, you have multiple personalities.
I do have food sense, yes.
Alters, yeah.
Oh, let's not push it too much for the... That's the funny thing, like, a lot of the things I come up with are just extensions of who I really am as a person. Okay, thank you, Orlin.
That's all of them? You just eat some and then put it in the fridge.
Why can't you eat all of it?
I mean, if you're...
I'm full. Excuse me. Orlin, Red Robin.
It's good, I know.
Their pretzels are... I like them more than Cheesecake Factory. They're soft and doughy and salty.
Do you like Red Robin more than Cheesecake Factory?
Cheesecake Factory has more options. Yeah. But Red Robin has way more cheeseburgers. Actually, Cheesecake Factory has a lot of cheeseburgers too. I think that.
Have we tried a cheeseburger?
We had their mac and cheese cheeseburger, remember? It was like crispy mac and cheese patty. You bit into it and cheese mac and cheese.
I didn't know they had multiples.
They have like 12, 15 different burgers to choose from.
Why haven't we just tried more?
Look at us.
I love burgers.
Orlin loves.
I basically made a burger. You're shaped like a burger.
I'm shaped like a donut. I like Cheesecake Factory more than Red Robin's. Very underrated.
Good night.
Remember how I was like, ooh, these are so hard?
Yeah, another soggy.
Especially the ends. The tips got very pointy and they really hurt. And I was trying to be honest in my video. I'm like, they're so good, but the ends. Well, if you wrap them up in a moist paper towel, put them in the microwave, they soften. And they get so doughy.
Doughy. Like your arm fat.
I noticed I'm getting more fat right here. I never had that in my house before. Right here.
It jiggles.
Right here.
Yeah, when you walk, you look like a jelly man. You look like you're made of jelly.
I know I waddle now too. Orlin recorded me coming from the car place. I was like, and I didn't even realize how I walked out. And he's like, look, this was you walking down the steps. I am like Waddle-meister.
No, you're just a Michelin man.
I waddle. You guys, I waddle now, and I have to for my balance. It's a lot of water weight. I'm answering questions people are asking.
Top or bottom? That's all I ask.
No. I skip those. Those are boring. I'm gonna even gonna do this on camera. I feel this is embarrassing. You guys, should I go? I feel like I should go.
Should I put it in the fridge? Put it in the fridge?
No, I'm gonna eat that off camera.
If you don't eat it now, it's gonna be your breakfast. Because I'm not making you breakfast.
Do I have enough food? You think?
I think you're
I ate the entire cheeseburger.
I think you cut it close.
My last bite of food will be, oh, see, now it's starting to hard. Oh, this one's so soft. A soft pretzel. Oops. I'm not exaggerating. I love pretzels. There's a girl at my school. I feel like I've talked about this before. Some girl I used to share pretzels with at the football games. And she was such a BIT, you know, the rest of the word CH. Oh, just bitter. She was my, we were in the same class. I'm sure she grew up to be like a bitter old nasty lady. I don't know, but I was not a fan. She was just like, what did you sit on? Like, what sharp cactus did you land upon today? Just cranky. And this was, I'm talking about like, you know, 14, 15, no, even younger, like 10, 11, 12. Who's better, Orlin or the cab driver? Actually, well, it depends. Better at what? That was such a fun story. Did you guys ever, ooh, that was so much fun. That was one of the most beautiful nights. You see, it's nice to be honest with you. I'm in a relationship where that would not, could you imagine a lot of relationships, how people would take it, like, to heart? Well, not to heart, but just, I think women would not tolerate that. I mean, some do, which is kind of cool. That's a whole discussion to have. I was watching this one video. I typed in open relationship, I typed in open marriage here on YouTube. I was curious to see if they get monetized. And they do. Because I just made a video like my open marriage and everything's good. So I have this thing where my manager reviews everything and checks off on it and signs it off before AdSense comes. So, but that usually takes, you know, 4 or 5 hours. And I'm just like, okay. But so I watched a few open marriage videos and I watched this one. It was monetized and the girl was like, open marriages are becoming more accepted. They're still they're not the norm, but they are being, people are aware of them and people are starting to accept that they can work for others. We're just believing this. Well, don't you think, like, because she's like, I know people who are in happy marriages 20, 30 years, and it's open where, you know, maybe once a year each of them gets a little fling or something where they like record it for the other person. It's like a turn on, you know, they make it fun. And the lady, she was just like, you know, I always ask these people in open marriages and I say to them, well, why'd you have an open marriage? Is something wrong with your marriage? They said, no, we have the best marriage ever. And she's like, that makes me think, like, well, if your marriage is so good yet you're having to go see other people, that means something is wrong. And I thought to myself, I'm like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that something's wrong. Oh, and she said, well, that means that the person can't do what you want. Like, there's things that they're lacking in. No, it doesn't. No, have you never had a fantasy? Like, I fantasize about things that Orlin just doesn't have. I fantasize about something that's this long. He doesn't have something this long, so what am I supposed to do? That's his fault? No. Girl. Okay, that's kind of making it kind of funny, but I don't feel like I'm eloquent enough to really discuss. It doesn't matter. The whole cab driver thing was one of the best experiences of my life. It was fun, it was adventurous, I felt attracted to, I felt, ooh, it was such a highlight I thought about for days, like, oh, wow. Relived it in my head. It was so amazing. It was like a fantasy coming true. And guess what? It didn't affect my actual relationship any which way. Negatively. No. And then I say to myself, is my brain wired differently where I can separate that this is my partner, this is someone I travel through life with, this is someone that I'm with to the day that we die, we're partners, we're friends, we're best friends, and I detached it from, oh, this is like playtime, something sporadic, something spontaneous, something, you know, erotic and sexy, something, like a sparking, like a moment, something to, ooh, like, wow, like, because I know if that happened to Orlin, like a cab driver story, I'd be kind of happy for him. I don't know, I'd be like, that sounds like, you know, good for you. Because those things don't happen much in life, and I don't know. I think it's because me and Orlin are really just, our communication is, I mean, I've been in how many relationships now, and I can tell him everything. Yeah. Anyway. But when you say he was better, him or the cab driver, well, it depends what you're talking about. Orlin has a lot of qualities that he didn't have, and he had some qualities that Orlin didn't have, such as something that was, you know, 15 inches long. As long as this dang eating tray. It was the length of a wrapping paper roll. Like, that was fun. Now I gotta say I did it, you know. Oh, I have seen one of those. I think I was the one doing the work, if you catch what I'm drifting. I don't think he was doing, I remember he did a little work. But it was more so me having a feast, like admiring and like looking and petting, oh. And he, you know, that was really fun. Let's see here. How much longer do you think you can live like this? Hopefully till I'm 30, that's the goal. What's the worst emotional pain you've ever, oh, I feel like I already answered that. Are you ever afraid you're gonna choke when you're eating alone? Seriously, I always think I am when I watch you stuff fries in your mouth. Aww. Sometimes. Yeah, I really need to like not eat so fast and eat so much at once. How long has it been since you cheated on Orlin? Too long. About a year. Ever since the you-know-what in the air that we're all wearing masks for. 0. I haven't seen any more collaborations. I haven't traveled. I didn't go see my family for the holidays. I mean, shoot, if this didn't happen, I would have definitely been on the West Coast to see my friends in LA. I definitely would have had Jollibee by now, which I can't believe I've gone a whole year without Jollibee. Like, can you guys believe it? So no, I have not had any kind of cheating in real life. Okay. On YouTube, I've cheated how many times I've lost track, but yeah. No, I haven't. Which is fine. Why do people hate on you? I think you're an amazing, creative person. You do YouTube unlike no one else. Thank you. Oh, someone replied and said, honestly, they take him so seriously. He's one of the most creative actors/entertainers I've ever come across. It's why he's going strong and nothing cancels him. Thank you. I know. People try to cancel me. They don't. They're full of crap anyway. Would you ever do Celebrity Big Brother? Yeah. Oh, that's where you're supposed to live in a house with people? I feel like I would get along. But I'm also someone that calls people out. Can you please give us what the people want? What do you want? What? This is weird. Okay, let me answer that question. Someone says, is this you? I don't know if you can see that's me on the freaking scooter at Walmart. Oh my god. That's me. Now, I hunched it on purpose, and I go like this. See, I'm kind of, if I want to make a statement, I'm like, you guys are being fat. Like, okay, I know. But my bag full of Cheetos and cheese, it's just brilliant. It's just so stereotypical. It's so funny. Oh my god. Yes, that's me. Would you rather jump off a ladder into a pool of needles? Ew. Or sit in an... Oh my god. That's mean. I'm not doing that. I should read them before I say them out loud. Some people, Nick, they just don't get us. Some people are born stupid. There's nothing that can fix stupidity. I just laugh at the idiocracy of people. Why is your beep so fat? Wink face, hashtag thick. Well, look at what I eat. Yeah. That's not the only thing that's thick, let's just say. And this is the only thing. Let's just say when Orlin grabs it, his fingers don't touch. Okay. That gained weight with me. That's funny, it's not as long as it used to be, but it's definitely like, you can't touch your fingers now when you hold it. Why are you such an attention seeker? I don't know, it's really fun. Makes me feel good about myself. It's also my job to get attention. I mean, there's a lot of angles to this here. Let's see. Why is your beep so big? That's how God made me. What can I say? Do you think fast food should be banned for the harm and addiction that they do? No. I think people have a choice. People have a choice to smoke cigarettes, drink alcohol. There's risk to so much in life. I mean, driving a car is risky. I mean, do you know how many people die every year from crashes? You could be going the speed limit. You could be the most careful driver in the world. That doesn't stop someone that doesn't pay attention. They go through an intersection and they sandwich you to death. There's a risk in life. There's risks. From everything. From living in a high-rise. This building could fall down. There could be a little earthquake in Florida, which never really happens, but there could be one, and this building could come down, and I could be sandwiched to death, and my fat old butt could squash Miss Susie downstairs. I mean, it's like, I'm putting trust into a building. There's a risk that it could fall. There's risks everywhere, so if you start going down that route of, oh, well, this food can make people become addicted because it's very salty or sweet or sugary or, you know, it's fatty and people enjoy it. Well, everything. I don't know how you would live. I guess there are countries that do put lots of bans on everything. They're very monitoring. I think, well, yeah, I can think of a handful of countries that are very, like, they're not allowed to be on YouTube, for example. China is not allowed to be on YouTube. People have the internet censored. Little Middle Eastern countries, there's people that they can't even go outside with pink hair. They want to express themselves with pink hair, they're not allowed. They could be killed or put in jail for that. I mean, I feel like once you start telling people this is what you're allowed to do, this is what you can't do, it sets society up for disaster and a lot of sad, oppressed people. Let's see here. What do you think of Donald Trump getting his Twitter banned? We're gonna skip that question. I have people who watch me who are happy about it and sad about it. I have people who watch me who are happy and sad about anything political. Let me tell you, alright? I don't discuss it. This isn't, you hear it everywhere else in life. Why do you hear it from me? You don't. You don't need to hear it from me. You don't need to hear what I think about that, because guess what? You hear it from every other person living and speaking on social media, on the TV, in school, everyone. Don't you want a break of that? Yeah. No. I have strong opinions about politics, but I don't like to, politics and religion. I guess when it comes to religion, I never say. The only thing I have been honest and vocal about because you guys know I've been raised religious. I am religious. I've went to Catholic school and everything. And my views have changed, and I've gone back, and I had a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and pieces of this, and I evolved here, and then I kind of like regressed here, and I don't know, and I question this. I mean, this is what I always say about religion. As long as I'm free to be different, then I don't care what you believe. As long as people are free to believe things that aren't physically affecting others, it's just like the LGBT thing that I say. Like, I'll be vocal about that. Me marrying Orlin will not affect anybody, rain or shine, any which place, anywhere, at all. And if you think it will, well, because it's a belief, but it's physically, in this moment, it won't affect you. You can believe that it might. Well, I can believe that using computers will too. So you're also part of the problem, because my belief is that, like, okay, that's what beliefs are. They're ideas, and they're personal ideas. So anyways, that's what I always say about religion. As long as you can allow others to be different and, respect them to live how they want, I don't care what religion people are. I don't care what. And I think there's a lot of beautiful religions in different parts, different ways, different realms, all this stuff. So anyway, in politics too, I feel like at the end of the day, people are trying to search for better life and better policies. That's what politics is for, policies that give people better opportunities, or it betters the society in one way or another. Or personally, people want this law taken off, people want this amendment taken off, they want to add this one. We all have the same goal of bettering our lives. That's the purpose of policy. It's to create boundaries and parameters for doing things on this earth. For doing stuff. So, anyway. Okay. Well, anyways, I don't talk about religion or politics. That's the vague answer, which doesn't tell you anything. Does not tell you what I think and believe about anything. I've seen that before, where I give like a very vague answer, which is not an answer, it's just like textbook, and I've done this in the past where I'm like, you guys, I don't talk about religion, let's not go there. And people are like, but then you talked about religion for 2.5 minutes. You're a hypocrite. Don't talk about religion if you're not going to talk about religion. It's like, I'm not talking about beliefs. I'm acknowledging that religion is existing. Oh my god, people are so stupid. I had this one lady send me this whole long essay. Don't talk about politics. You're so naive and ignorant. Don't talk about politics. You don't know what you're talking about. You proceed to talk about politics for 50 minutes straight. I'm like, 50? Okay, that's the whole video and you're lying. Second of all, acknowledging that there's real life issues right now, such as people storming the Capitol, or such as people protesting, or people... anything. Acknowledging that it's happening does not mean I'm discussing it, or weighing in on my belief on whether I agree or disagree. How can you say that is? Are you just, like, looking to fight? Huh. Well, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna have one more pretzel. God, I can't believe I'm doing the pretzels or the onions. That's how much I'm loving this meal. I don't know what I want more of. What sauce? Goodbye. This world is full of stupid people, isn't it? I'm so gross, you don't even look at me. And that's not gross, by the way. Every dentist will tell you to swish water after a meal. You buffer off that acid. There's acid in ranch. There's acid in different things, that eats away at your enamel. If you don't rinse it off with water, you're going to have damage to your teeth in microscopic levels. You do it long enough, you start getting teeth, they start deteriorating slightly. Always swish your mouth with water after every meal. So one of the best things that I've been told, and I've, been doing, it's a good habit to have. Actually, that's not enough. I'm gonna do more. Really clean off my teeth. Before I brush them, I like to have them sit for an hour so they can start remineralizing slightly, or just, I don't want to brush it away after there's been acid. Because I know more about nutrition than you think.